Hello, this is Miss Bumphus again, and thanks for joining for another session. This week we're going to be focused on a couple of things. We're going to be looking at volume, statistics, medium and mode. Hopefully we can move into that. A lot of students are still going through volume and area right now, so I'm trying to do a little bit of both. And we're going to talk about COVID-19 and the coronavirus and the current situation we're experiencing right now. We're going to also talk about kaboom and sound, and a little bit about reading and doing things at home. We have planned to do a chef creation this week, and that's when you're with your family and you're going to make and create a dish. In that dish, you're going to take a picture of it, submit it to Mr. Mayfield or I, and I will supply you with those email addresses, and we would judge it. Whoever wins will get a gift certificate. Okay, everybody gets a gift certificate. So those are some of the things we're going to be focused on. Okay, let's talk about the first and foremost situation that we're living in, experiencing right now, and that's our COVID-19, a coronavirus issue. It's very, very important that we all follow the cautions that's been supplied to us by the government. Let's try to get over this situation as quick as possible. We can only do it collectively as a team, and we got to wear our masks when we're outside, follow social distancing rules, and eat healthy, and try to take care of yourselves, okay? Take your vitamin C, your D, zinc, eat healthy, try to stay away from sugary foods and drinks, and drink plenty of healthy water, Gatorade, eat fruits, and things like that, all right? We got to overcome this. I don't like living in my house and being constrained to one area or my backyard, okay? So let's overcome this. And keep in mind that mosquitoes they carry the coronavirus as well. When they bite you, they go to the next person, your blood or your, they're carrying your blood cells, and then they transmit it to someone else that may have the coronavirus. They go to someone, bite them, and they're transmitting this virus from one to another, okay? So keep that in mind. Wear bug repellent when you're outside, all right? Now, let's look at our prism. We have a prism here. And we know the volume for our prism is length times width times height. And here we have a prism with a length of 10 and the width of 5 and a height of 7. So, I'm going to work this problem out for you. And it's just like the formula reads. So you have 10 times 5, 10 times 5 times 7. Can you see that? So 10 times 5 is 50. 50 times 7 is right there, and you're going to get 350. So it's as simple as that, okay? And that's for your rectangular prism, okay? So a lot of you will need to know these formulas for 5th, 6th, 7th grade. It just depends what math you're in, okay? And you want to know this so that you can have better chances of passing those word EOG problems that consist of area, volume, and so forth, all right? Secondly, we're going to talk about reading. When you're at home, you can read to each other. Family, get together and read. Tell these stories. Ask questions. Ask questions like, who's the main character? Describe this character. What's the main idea? What is the story mostly about? Is there a lesson to be learned? What can you learn from this story? Ask those questions. Is this fiction, non-fiction? Is it a poem, poetry? Is it drama? Is it a play? Explore these things and try to help your children understand comprehension questions while they're at home, okay? Now, we're going to talk about volume. We're going to talk about sound, okay? With sound, we know we hear sound all the time. Sound travel in different ways, okay? It travels through air, it travels through liquid, and it travels through solid. So, with all that being said, we're going to make a little kaboom today, our STEM project. You're going to need paper towel or toilet tissue roll. You're going to need paper with glue on it. And you're going to need 3 types of sounds from other papers and a rubber band, okay? So, let's talk about sound. Sounds, the speed of sound travels in waves. So sound waves depends upon the medium through which it travels. So that's where you get your solid, liquid, and gas, and different sounds you hear in that. In a solid, like my table here, that the atoms in that solid is very compact together, and when you hit, they kind of bang against each other and vibrate. All right, so you can look for those sounds as we go through our little STEM project. In water, they're a little bit more space apart, but they eventually kind of hit against each other. In air, they're even more space apart, and they still hit against each other, and they create different sounds and different wave patterns, whether they're going to be closer together as in a solid or further apart as in air, okay? So in general, sound travels faster through solids than through liquid or gases. Also, the denser the medium is, the slower the sound will travel. So the deeper you are in water or something like that, the sound waves will travel slower, okay? And those sound waves will be further apart. The same sound will travel at different speeds on a different, during a temperature or a different day, how cold it is, than it would on a warmer day. So those are the things that we're going to be considering while we're doing our STEM project, all right? So let's get started. We have this little paper towel roll here, and we're going to wrap it up in our paper with our glue already on it. And I've decorated mine a little bit already too, so you can do the same thing. Go ahead and decorate that paper and make sure this is on there really good. All right, and I want you to pay attention to the sound that this is going to make when I speak to it. Hello, how are you? You can hear the sound as it travels through this kaboom, all right? And I'm going to add a little bit of tape to mine because the glue isn't sticking very well. You can use tape to tape yours up. I'm just going to put a little bit of tape on mine just to make sure it don't come apart while we're doing our experiment, okay? So there we go. You can hear the sound travel through this tube, and it just sounds like it's going through a hollow space, okay? Let's try it through our parchment paper or our wax paper. We're going to put a rubber band over the end here, like this. Hello, how are you? You can hear this sound hitting against this parchment paper. There's no holes and no kind of air pockets or space where it could travel through. And it also vibrates. And vibration is created when sound atoms are hitting against each other and the sounds vibrate off each other. So that's why you hear this sound, because it's parchment paper. Is the atoms is composed with this atoms very close, compact to each other, okay? So let's try our paper towel here, okay? Now our paper towel is going to sound different. See, it still sounds a little different. You don't hear any vibration. The paper towel have air spaces in it. Your voice, the sound waves are able to travel through it a little. So that's why you hear it sounds different than with your parchment paper. Lastly, we're going to try this with our aluminum foil, okay? The aluminum foil has no way for any sound to escape. Oh, can I get the rubber band on it? So let's listen to how this sounds. Can you hear that? Well, you can tell with this aluminum foil that the sound aren't able to travel through it. There's not much vibration because it's more sturdier, but you can hear the sound is more muffled. So that's because each of these type of papers has different type of molecule makeup, and the sounds are different. So practice this at home and take notice of how that sound is traveling through the different type of papers that you use, okay? You could try it with various forms of paper, cloth, any of that. So try it and just see how it sounds with your kaboom and decorate it really beautifully, okay? Have a great day, all right? And I look forward to talking to you tomorrow. Look for our Roxbury Housing Authority website. Look on that website. Look for these two email addresses, cbumphus2003@gmail.com, lmayfield@roxboroha.com. This is where you submit your picture of the dish that you would make with your family online. And we will be using these two email addresses as time go on with various projects that we make. And keep in mind that if you place first place, you and your family could get a gift certificate, okay? So let's enjoy our day. Take care of each other. Let's have fun. And be healthy during this time, all right? Have a great day. Bye-bye.